Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with yet another AITA story, this one titled, Am I the Astronaut for Putting Dinner Away and Playing Video Games After My Girlfriend Came Home Drunk? My girlfriend and I live together. I'm 29 and she's 26. We've lived together for 6 months. I've been very busy at work and with life, so yesterday I was really looking forward to cooking dinner for girlfriend and I and relaxing. We had this planned all weekend. I feel like that's going to be an important note. My girlfriend is more of a social butterfly than I am, so she had plans yesterday morning with her friends. She had brunch at 11 and I was planning on having dinner ready by 6:30. I expected her to have a few mimosas at breakfast, but nothing too crazy. Maybe she'd get home and take a nappy nap before dinner. Basically, brunch turned into going to one more bar after around 1 p.m., which turned into more bars, which basically became bar hopping all day. She was texting me, insisting that she will be home in time for dinner, but by the way she was talking, I could tell she was drunk. I started making the pasta around 5 p.m. Around 5:30, I saw on her Snap story that she was doing shots at a bar in a completely different neighborhood of Chicago. I didn't want to be the boyfriend who nags, so I let it go. I was getting seriously annoyed because I was thinking, oh great, she's going to be hammered for the nice night we had planned. At 6:30, she was not home yet. I saw on her location that she was now at a different bar from where they were taking shots at. I ate and asked my friends if they wanted to play PlayStation, so I packed up the food, put it in the fridge, and hopped on PlayStation with the boys. Girlfriend arrived home around 7:15, clearly drunk. She asked what the I was doing and what about dinner? I said she was late and dinner was done, but it's in the fridge so she can heat up some if she wants. She apologized for being a little bit late, but basically gave me a half-assed laughing apology saying, you never know what to expect when the girl gang goes to brunch. I said, that's fine, but now I have other plans. She called me rude and went to bed. We haven't talked much about it today, but I can tell she's being passive-aggressive, so am I the astronaut? Edit. Oh, and she also went and said my dinner didn't look very good, so she DoorDashed Taco Bell. Wow, she's just a swinging for the fences, isn't she? She's swinging for the fences. Yeah, it is the best part. She's like, this pasta doesn't look very good. I'm ordering Taco Bell. Okay, so, no, let's go ahead and get this out of the way right now. You are absolutely not the astronaut for putting the food away and jumping on and gaming with your boys. You are not the astronaut at all for that. This was extremely disrespectful on her part. She got swept up with hanging with the girlies. And you know what's funny is that this whole situation, I feel like is something that is very, very common for dudes to do. Great. Yeah, you got Don Drapered, right? You got completely Don Drapered here. Yes, this sounds like something that is a common scenario, but it's a sign of immaturity. And she is quite a bit younger than you, right? Let me go back. No, she's 26. She's just 3 years younger than you are, and you're 29. So it's a sign of immaturity. I think take a grain of salt with it because also she drank the entire day. Mimosas all the way to past 7 p.m. So last drink she had was probably 6:30 at the earliest. That's a lot of drinking. So she's probably feeling like shit today at the end of the story as well, where you said she's being passive aggressive. I'm sure she's hungover as F. I'm sure she's being a little bit bitchy because the hangover that would start after that much day drinking. Now's probably not the best time to try to have a serious conversation. Not unless you're hooking her up to an IV bag and then having a conversation later on. Call the mobile IV and oxygen bar people, have them come over and freshen her up, get back into fighting status, and then you can have your conversation. But she hopefully, after she emerges from the fog that is the hangover from the entire day, like 12 hours worth of drinking that she did, is going to see things clearly and apologize to you. I would hope. You are not the asshole here. You were disrespected. And even being as disrespected as you were, you handled it really freaking well. You didn't bitch at her. You didn't nag her. You didn't blow up her phone. You didn't message her nonstop saying, where the hell are you? You just let her make her choices, and you made yours based on what she did, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to pack it up, and I'm going to hop on with the boys and play some PlayStation. That's all you did. You didn't confront her. You didn't chew her ass. You didn't threaten to leave her. You didn't do anything. NTA. If she's being petty and passive aggressive at this point, it is a her problem. All of this is a her problem. So let her come to the realization that it's a her problem and see what happens from there.
Should she have handled it differently? Yes, she should have handled that differently. She should have told him. Listen, I think we all know how it goes. Go out for a little brunch. You have a couple mimosas. feeling pretty good, ready to go. And it's like, hey, let's just go to the, let's go over here and have a drink over here. They got really good espresso martinis. Maybe you just want to go have a little espresso martini, a little post-brunch cocktail. Then, you know what? Maybe that turns into another one. And then you're like, ooh, you know what? This other band has like really good live music. It's a nice day. Let's go sit outside on a patio. So then you go over there. You know what? It happens. But I think it was pretty rude on her part to not really I guess communicate. Or did she communicate that she was going to be late? I don't know. She's gone all day. He made dinner. They had plans. She probably should have maybe tried to leave, but I don't know. I also understand how it gets out of hand. He's not wrong at all for boxing up her dinner and be like, I put that in the fridge and be like, it's over. If you want it, you can heat it up. Also, I thought the funniest part of the whole, the line in the store, she ended up getting DoorDash Taco Bell. I thought that was really funny, but yeah. Anyway.